Welcome to another exciting edition of Introduction to Business. Today we begin our discussion of management and leadership. When we look at a firm, there's two important concepts we need to know in terms of judging how well the management is performing. And those terms are efficient and effective. Now, sometimes these can be confusing. With efficient, what we're talking about is the wise use of resources. In other words, am I low cost? Am I producing things in a quick and timely fashion? Effective means basically, do I get the job done, right, at a high quality? So let me give you a quick example. Let's suppose we're baking cookies. Well, I want to bake maybe 100 cookies. I could be very efficient by putting 100 cookies in the oven at the same time to bake. But it might not be effective. Some cookies might not get done right, some might get burned, some might not be done enough. So I can be very efficient, get them done quickly, get them out, but I won't be very effective. On the other hand, I could bake these cookies one at a time. I'd be very effective. Each cookie would turn out just perfectly. However, I'm certainly not efficient. I could be efficient and effective maybe if I cook them 20 at a time. Maybe that way I'm very efficient and I'm effective in terms of achieving my objectives. Now, I don't like people having to memorize things like 4 things, but unfortunately that's the way it goes in terms of management. There's 4 recognized functions of management that you should know: planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. And we'll talk a little bit about each of these. In terms of planning, we start with the strategic plan. That's the high-level plan. What are we going to do? For example, if you're at Netflix, are we going to get into more streaming? Are we going to do more original content? Disney made a big strategic decision recently when they got into streaming with Disney Plus. They're betting the company that that's the way it's going to go. Other companies tend to stay in what they're doing. People like Caterpillar Tractor are building construction equipment and staying in that. That's their strategy, but it's the high-level plan. In looking at the plan, then, businesses will come up with a mission statement. Mission statement will identify what the company does. A good mission statement will only be 4 or 5 sentences long. Right? But it's clear what the business does, and it should also be pretty clear what the business doesn't do. Check out these mission statements. Right? You can read these for yourself. Harley-Davidson, pretty good mission statement, right? They're providing extraordinary motorcycles and customer experiences. You have a pretty good idea what they do. Mary Kay, we enriched the lives of women around the world. How's that? They send out checks or something? How do we know what Mary Kay does? There's other companies that will do things. We're going to delight our members. I think that's something like Sears does something like that. We're going to delight our members. What does that mean? We're going to hand out ice cream? We're going to tell jokes when they come? So maybe that's why some of these companies aren't in good shape, is because they really don't know what they're doing. Companies also will typically express their core values. Helps make the identity of the company clear. Volvo, for example, is known for safety. Coke, they do collaboration. They work with other organizations and people. Nike, known for being leading edge technology in athletics. So those might be their values are, we value technology, or we value the environment, and things like that.